Good morning, my dear students. Today we'll do exercise 4.2, question number 4. In this question, we have a word problem, and after making a quadratic equation, we have to solve that and find the numbers as he has asked us. Okay, so let us see the question first. Find two consecutive positive integers. Few points you have to notice down that one is a positive word and second is the consecutive word. So these two words will definitely help you how to solve the equation. Consecutive means the two numbers whose gap is just 1. Suppose I'm having, I'll give you an example, 15, 16. These are the two consecutive numbers, and if he's asking for positive numbers, they should be positive 2. I cannot take it as minus 15 or minus 16, right? Because he wants us to solve this question for positive consecutive integers. So in answer, if you'll get the answer, because in quadratic equation you'll get 2 set for x, 2 solution set. So you have to reject at the last. I will tell you if it will come negative, you have to reject that answer, because he wants us to solve the question with just only the positive integers, right? So find two consecutive positive integers, sum of whose squares is 365. So first of all, we have to suppose two consecutive integers. I told you that the two consecutive integers you can take in the way that the difference should be 1 only. The gap should be 1. So if I'm taking here, this is the solution, let the first positive integer is x, then what will be the second positive integer?
X plus 1.
We can write here first, then the second positive integer, or in spite of second you can write consecutive also. According to the question, it will be x plus 1. So this one is the first one, this is the second one. We have to suppose them according to the question. Now we'll apply the condition. What is the condition? The condition is sum of what? Squares. Sum of whose squares? Whose means these numbers. So make the squares, x square and x plus 1 square, and the sum means plus. Sum of the squares of these numbers is 365. That means this is equal to 365. So this will give you the equation, the final equation. Let us solve it. Open up the brackets. You'll get x square plus x plus 1 whole square will be equals to
A square.
You have to apply here the formula of 2 number a plus b whole square, and you have started it in your 9th class. So many times you have done this type of question. Whenever we have a bracket with 2 numbers inside it, and we have to open up that by using the square identity, that is a square plus b square plus 2ab. Some students used to do it like x plus 1 square equal to x square plus 1 square. Is it correct? It's not correct. Right? So take it in your mind, put it in your mind that whenever we have two numbers, we have to apply the identity, not like x square plus 1 square. So after applying the identity, I get x square, a square plus b square means 1 square plus 2ab. 2ab means 2 into x into 1. So I can write it as 2x, and that is equal to 365. Now x square plus x square,
2x square.
2x square, and plus 2x, this will be 1, and when this 365 will come on left hand side, it will be like minus 365 equal to 0, and it is 2x square plus 2x minus 364 equal to 0. Now your equation is ready, and you will now have to solve it for the numbers. But before doing that, I'm giving you a tip. Whenever you have common in any equation, always take that. Means you have to you have a situation here where you can make your burden less, and you have to do that. If you are not doing that, it doesn't mean the question will be wrong. It will be okay, it will be fine, you will definitely get the answer, but the calculation will become so large. So why we do that? If we are easily observe that 2 is common here, we should take that and cut that. Okay, so take common. What I get inside?
X square.
2 ones are, that is x square, 2 ones are, that is x, and this will be
Minus
2 ones are, 2
2.
eights are, and 2 twos are. Okay, so now you can take this 2 here on the right hand side, and 0 by 2 is 0, and the final equation I get from here is x square plus x minus 182 equal to 0. This is the equation. But he has to solve us, he wants us to solve this question and getting the 2 consecutive positive integers too. We are not going to leave it up to here. He's not asking just only for the quadratic equation. He wants us to find the 2 consecutive positive integers. So now it is up to you, because nothing is given in the question that you have to solve it with quadratic formula or factorization. So do this according to your comfort. If you get the factors, first always try for the factors. Can you able to find the 2 factors of 182 in such a way that the sum or the difference is 1? If you get the factors easily, it's good for you. Otherwise, you have the second option, that is the quadratic formula. So it's up to you which method you want to take up. I will tell you here the factors, because the factorization is always easier if you know the factors easily. Okay, so here the factors will be, can anybody try? Can you give me the factors of 182 whose sum or the difference is 1? The factors of 182 whose sum and difference is 1 are 13 and 14. Can you check the product of 13 and 14? Is it 182? But I want it plus 1 as plus 1, so it should be minus, it should be plus, and the product will be minus 182. So definitely the factors are 13, minus 13 and plus 14. So I can write here x square plus 14x minus 13x and minus 182. Now we'll have to take common. As you all know, I think now the question is easier for you. You can do it by yourself also. But I'm just going to solve it. Take common x plus 14. Again take common 13. You'll get x plus 14 equal to 0. And after, again you can take the common x plus 14 from here and x minus 13. You'll get 2 answers from here. Can you tell me the 2 answers from here?
Plus
what do you get? X will be minus 14 or x will be 13. Now according to the question, because we want to solve it for positive integers, which answer I have to reject?
Negative.
The negative answer. So you have to write here reject. Why we are rejecting it? Because it is given in the question. Otherwise we have to take it. We have to make 2 cases then if this is not given in the question. But because the condition is given in the question, we have to reject this part because the answer is in negative and negative numbers are not required here. So x is 13 now, and if it is 13, the first number is 13. So the required numbers are one is the 13 and other we have supposed, if we have supposed the 2 numbers x and x plus 1. If x is 13, what about this x plus 1?
13 plus 1.
That means 14, and these 2 are the answers. Okay.